The architecture of the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, which is what
You can't be serious.
We chatted. Nice lady. Retires next year to spend time with her grandchildren.
Who's the woman?
That's what I'd like to find out.
Anyways, I'm lonesome.
They'll be keeping her in an artificial coma until the brain swelling is under control. She's not out of the woods yet, but doctors are cautiously optimistic.
Enough.
Gone to grounds. Didn't even report into debrief. He will surface once he's ready, but if he doesn't want to be found, I strongly suspect he won't.
Did you manage to ID the marshal before the airfield?
We did. They're all independent contractors. Usual suspects from the global PMC circuit. They'll work for anybody with a thick enough wallet. 009 is just their latest employer.
And they're lost. You mentioned the blonde twins.
Miko and Tero Murta. Assassin duo from Tampere, Finland. Highly adept at unarmed combat, improvisation, and social infiltration. These are ruthless operators, James. Ice-cold killers.
No. Understood. Ready for that mission, Bruce? What you got for me?
Come, let's have a look. Not going to lie, you have told up with actually Greenway. Perfect timing. 009. After he escaped Slovakia, we tracked Bond's watch to a field outside of the Syrian village, Jab al-Uthman, where the unregistered cargo plane was abandoned. A wide Thayer sweep picked up his trail 36 hours later in the Turkish province of Şanlıurfa. From here, he embarked on a complex route, eventually bringing him to Egypt, where we lost his trail for good. However, despite significant effort being put into obscuring transport payments, Thayer managed to pin 2 of the chartered private jets to the Pirate King, Bavma. Yes, you heard me right. Pirate King.
And? What do we have on this Bavma?
Abducted by militants at the age of 10, along with his little sister. Trained as a child soldier until age 12, when Bavma turned on his captors, killing 5 and escaping. Spent half a decade looking for his sister, to no avail. At age 17, he entered the world of piracy. For the next 2 decades, he rose like a shooting star, turning random endeavors into a well-organized international business empire. All culminating in Mauritania, when he claimed a ship graveyard as his kingdom.
Aleph. That's the main black market hub on the African continent. Major League weapons bazaar, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed, and with the clientele to match. Aleph is a cesspool of military and PMC personnel, rubbing shoulders with rebel groups and criminal organizations alike.
And how does all that connect to 009?
That's the thing. It doesn't. Which is probably why he managed to stay invisible for more than a decade. However, with the new intel, things are starting to line up. And considering the amount put up to facilitate 009's escape, we have reason to believe that he is part of Bavma's inner circle. Aleph is most likely where he's been hiding all along. Go to Aleph. Find 009 and bring him back. Everything depends on your success. No pressure.
Rise and shine.
You got this far?
Said, wake me when you get to the hill. When we're almost at the
The train.
Morning person, are we?
Oh.
Just drive.
Oh, I got you.
Mind if I pop the radio on?
Why?
Blend in.
Don't need a radio to do that.
Right. No, that's where the eye patches and the wooden legs are for. How do you want to play this once we're inside?
009 is bound to be paranoid. That makes him dangerous. He's expecting us to make a move after Slovakia.
Not us, somebody else.
Correct. He'll be ready, so must we. But to answer your question, once we get inside, we need to get some face time with Bavma. He's the one who'll lead us to 009.
Not getting past that.
Take a right.
And if Bavma isn't an option?
I'll let you know.
I know you don't want me here. And I know what you think of me.
You do.
Insufferable, immature. Ring any bells?
So you were listening back at Eps. It's the first time for everything, eh, Bond?
You owe me a chance.
Why?
If I hadn't followed my hunch back in Slovakia, more people would have died. We both know that. So stop trying to cut me off at the knees every chance you get.
I'll think about it. Over there.
Gents, heads up. Bavma's heli is inbound.
Copy that, Moneypenny. Heading inside.
Stop touching your ear.
What?
I said, stop touching your bloody ear.
Emojetuhu salima enda autati. Kasudai full meglelefele.
Yes, boss. أستبعد تماما أن يرجع إلى هنا مجددا.
This place never changes.
12 o'clock.
Rifles,
Welcome,
semi-automatic.
I see them.
Silence. Not
And they see
I
us.
all the best. I know that. Find the gate. You're out of your
You're in my way.
I'm going in there alone.
Impressive. What kind of security can we expect?
We'll have eyes on us, no doubt. Locals,
I might
dealers,
join you.
Butler's men. Try not to draw attention to yourself.
Me? Never.
It worked when you bought it. What you do with it after is not my problem. You've just made it your problem.
Out the way, pretty boy.
Launchers, assault rifles, pistols, all ready to make it. Hey, over here. Good steel, very clean triggers. No serious either. Great price. Bolt action, custom barrel. That
Not
thing
today.
punch it. Suit yourself.
Come on over. Come.
Whatever you need to start a war.
Over here, handsome. Fresh painkillers to make you feel better. And now pills for yourself. Come. I have pills for pain, energy, sleep,
Not
or
for
even
me,
the
thanks.
best handsome, come back and see me if you change your mind.
Tobacco's clean. The cigars are very real. No salt of tea leaves or asbestos.
No side effects.
Come on over here.
Well, mostly, one bite of meat puts hair on your chest. And one pill takes 10 away.
I told you, no power, no cheat.
Whatever you want, I have here. All I can get you.
Hey, over here. Good steel, very clean triggers. No serious. Over here. I'm exhausted.
There's Greenway.
Great prices.
Pig.
Guaranteed. Over here. Good steel, very clean treatment.
Watch out.
No serious. Over here. Huh? Great prices. Launches. So, hey.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out.
Launches. So, over here. Huh? Hey. Over here.
Niggas everywhere. I'm gonna go in there and see what's in there.
Over here. I'm only
Don't think so, tourist.
Great prices. Launches.
I could do that. No, I could just go blast him. His eyes burning. Yeah, no, this shit didn't work. I know I can't go in here.
Tourist, we said who's in.
Not looking for trouble.
Well, you found it. Asshole. Get in.
Keep it up and down.
Damn, I forgot how to fucking play. I be dodging these shits. Fuck. Yeah, I be dodging these shits, but I don't. It's alright, I ain't tripping. I like playing it on hard mode. I know, right?
And I've been watching your videos for a long time, and I really appreciated that. So I thought we would do another video of GTA 6 by Dandy, and he puts out really great content, and I think he's probably going to be one of those guys that absolutely crushes it when it comes to GTA 6. So definitely go check out his channel. Always the video.
I told you. All power, no cheese.
Yeah.
It's going down in the next set. You deaf, tourist. We said
Easy. Not looking for trouble.
well, you found it, asshole. Get him.
They must have been the undercard.
You know, you could make money with those feasts in Aleph.
I'll bear that in mind if the day job doesn't work out.
Over here. And how's not drawing attention to yourself working out?
You started it.
Market's this way.
Your friend in every city? Then come over here and pick up a phone for each one. I'll do you a better deal than anyone here.
Oh yeah, he was another gate. The other side.
Relax, work hard, or maybe leave the planet.
What are you looking
So stop wasting time and come
Y'all didn't
over
want to let
and
me in the front.
taste.
You might be right. Something big's happening this minute. Lots of trucks parked outside. Helicopters coming in.
So this is the left.
Cesspool of the Sahara.
Bet they don't put that in the guidebook.
We're in the lion's den, Bond. Everyone here is a threat, so watch your back. Bond, up there.
Yeah, he don't train with him, but he's a director.
The beating heart of this city. All we have asked in exchange for your protection and a place at our table is but a small token of appreciation. Tariq here does not agree with that sentiment. He believes he should not have to pay his share, and for that, he must be punished.
Tells me there's a child, a girl. He fears for her life. She needs medication, the expensive kind. That is where his contributions went. Our protection is for the care of everyone in our great city of steel and sand. Is it not? Men, women, and the children. What kind of monsters would we be if we denied this child the care she requires? What kind of man would he be if he did not fight for her care? He would be no kind of man at all. Let it be known that while in the bosom of Aleph, the child shall want for nothing from this moment on.
That's crazy.
Trouble in paradise.
Well, you know what they say about paradise, Bond. Watch out for the snakes. After watching that performance, I think it's clear Ali is our man. Shouldn't take too much to twist his arm.
Let's go twist it.
I know some people don't agree with his methods. But say what you want about him. He really keeps this place together.
Absolutely. When he speaks,
That's a lot of work, but not impossible. I think we need a much larger solar field, a lot of satellite updates, and a...
Go and have a word with Bavma's men. Try and get us an audience with Ali.
You had Bavma. He wasn't stealing from us or from Ali. He was trying to keep the child alive.
Doesn't matter. No tourist at 12 o'clock.
Here for the auction?
Yes.
Invitation and 100K.
Cheap date, are you? What do I need 100 grand for?
Best timer? Of course you are. It gets you through the door and into the auction.
I'll be back.
I am sure you will.
How'd that go?
How do you think it went?
Well, you're still in one piece, so better than I expected.
It's an auction. We're not getting inside or near Bakard Ali without an invite and $100,000.
Of course.
How do you want to play this?
Split up. I'll work the invites, you source the cash.
How am I supposed to find 100 grand out here in the desert?
Oh, I don't know. Luck? Charm? Isn't that how you've gotten things done in the past?
Yes, sir.
Mind yourself.
This is gonna be interesting. I gotta get 100K.
Need to get into that ocean.
To get inside that and to get in there. It's not gonna let me back right here. Obtain the auction fee.
Need to get 100 grand first.
Okay. It's not letting me leave this spot right here. Look, I'm gonna get it.
You blind or something?
Excuse me?
My bad.
Trying to see. Look, it's not letting me pass here.
I need to get into that ocean.
See? Oh, there goes. Right.
Money Penny, I need $100,000.
You know I can't do that, James.
Looks like I'm getting my hands dirty then. Passing through.
Scrapyard in the street. Only the best deals on auto parts can be found here.
Where is Boss? Anyway, inside, second floor. Any word from the buyer?
No. He's supposed to call Forsted on the burner when he's at the container yard. You listened to him during the briefing earlier.
Hey, I was at the pit watching the Hammer do his thing.
Moneypenny, I need you to run Thayer's for me on a PNC outfit called Scorpius. I need to know why they're in town.
What are you up to?
Just pulling at the string.
Sorry, can't let you through.
Carry on. Need a way to convince him.
Not again, mate. Not tonight.
Relax. I'm leaving. What am I missing here?
Contact Dr. Guy will speak to you. Then you and I need to talk because I saw
Hey, watch it.
when she clenched her fist and started to turn her.
You gonna let me figure it out, huh?
Over here. Come on, people. Don't be shy.
All right. I'll bite. What's the catch?
No catch. Just guess correctly and win this. Jahari. What many people consider to be one of the most prized jewels here in Aleph. Trust me, you walk away with this, your life changes forever, my friend.
Is that so?
It's the truth. And all you have to do is guess correctly.
I'll pass.
Step right up. Easy money, easy win. All you have to do
Mind yourself.
Original copies of your favorite shoe brands for
Watch yourself. He's passing through. Let me go ahead and guess. You want to sell me something, right?
Wrong. The arena is inside. Good money to be made from the fights. If you know who to back.
And you do?
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do.
They call him the Hammer.
How was I supposed to know he was going up against the Hammer?
We are in big trouble here. Maybe I will understand.
I know. We need a fighter. There has to be someone we can put in there. Are you sure he can't fight?
He's a mess. He spent the night knocking back Demis Ometro. And we all know that stuff's only good for decreasing engines.
What do we do?
I need a drink. I think better on whiskey.
What do you want?
I want to fight.
You look like you couldn't fight your way out of a wet paper bag.
Just pointing in the direction of the bag.
Funny. Ha. Look, if you want to fight,
Remember, I got it on
you need
hard
to talk
too.
to the boss. If Yasin says I can put you in, then I will put you in. He's at the bar.
Top man. I'll go and have a word.
for real. Oh. Oh, I know. I'm gonna leave it on hard. That one must should be hard.
He didn't have to kill my friend. Tariq wasn't a threat to kill.
We are done. Please, Puni. I need the money. What do you want?
I hear you're shy of fighter. Think I can help you out?
Don't make me laugh. Get lost.
Pick any fighter here. When I beat him, you put me in the ring.
You got balls, kid. All right. It's your funeral. Omar, over here. Now. Try this one on for size. There's no holding back. You hear me?
Let's go. You're in for a world of hurt.
Damn!
Thanks for the warm-up, Omar.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Omar, when you are done bleeding, take the rest of the day off. You.
He was strong as fuck though.
Let's see if you can do that in the ring. I'll be honest. I thought Omar was going to split you into two.
So did he.
You took him apart. Where did you learn to fight like that?
Boy Scouts. You know how it is.
I remember I learned on TikTok how to block. Forgot. I need to get back on this shit.
There was a money laundering icon spotted on a car wash property. As multiple Grand Theft Auto 6 analysis channels documented, that icon showed a washing machine with a $sign in the center, and that could be a symbol for, well, money laundering. I mean, washing machine $sign. Or you could just buy a laundromat. Who knows? According to Grand Theft Auto Base, the leak footage suggests purchasable business.
I don't got the time. I'll figure it out.
Put the kid in. Really? Are you sure? Oh, I'm sure. Trust me.
Saw that paper bag of lessons, didn't I?
Alright, this is how it plays out in the pit. You knock your opponents down hard enough so they don't get back up. And walk out of here with your winnings. That's it. You ready to fight?
Always, friend.
We're not friends. Get in the ring.
And here was me thinking we had something.
Ooh! Damn! That hard shit, that shit on hard is no joke. I ain't taking it off though. I like a challenge. Nah, it's just the blocking. That's it. I know no, dodging is X. No, I just know dodging is X.
There's a growing sentiment where people are saying, hey,
You again. You're either brave or stupid. My money is on stupid.
Let's do it.
Oh, circle. Look, it says circle. Damn. Yeah. Damn. Two niggas? See, it don't let me dodge from the back. Now you see this? That's what I'm saying. I don't be letting you dodge. That shit don't let you dodge both of times, bro. That shit pissing me off. Like I'm pressing a button. I see him coming. That shit do not want to work.
So this isn't just some random, Reddit theory. I know. And I wonder if that focus will be more so on online, or I'm assuming it will be more so for that.
Yeah, this shit take forever to load.
Not single player.
You again. You must really enjoy taking a beating.
Oh, it really?
Let's do it.
Is it gonna put me back with two niggas? Yeah. Damn, dodge! Get the fuck out of here! I'm gonna get it though. I'm gonna keep on going. I was just doing good. Come on with the dodger, man. This game be cheating when the shit is so hard. This game cheats. I should have ran around until my health went back up.
Snow accumulation that was freaking incredible. Being able to just walk through the snow was so awesome. And weather that affected the gameplay.
You again? What's the matter? You missed the taste of blood in your mouth?
Let's do it.
Yeah, these things is funny, yo. Damn! See how my dodge? See, he don't want to dodge. I'm pressing X. They gotta fix that. They gotta fix that shit. Yeah. Good ain't saying shit on the phone. Good was on the phone, he ain't saying nothing.
You again. You're either brave or stupid. My money is on stupid.
Let's do it.
Put your heads together for the Genoa!
See it? Oh, I did it. Woo. Alright, hold on.
Come back tomorrow if you want to make more. We could use a good pair of fists like yours around here.
Stranger things have happened.
Bro, that was insane. You wrecked those guys.
You cost me a lot of money. Hand over the cash.
Can we speed this along? I'm late for a meeting.
What is happening? You're in for a fight. Let me my turn. Cost me a lot of money. Hand over the cash.
Can we speed this along? I'm late for a meeting.
Leave for that. I can take it. Hang in there.
Don't get up, boys. I'll see myself out. Just a little short of pretending I belong.
Keeping a low profile?
Yeah, needed to work out. Getting there with the auction. Still not enough money to get into the auction. Sorry, need to get by.
Hey, you with the walk.
Must be something I can use to convince him.
Auto parts here today.
Hey, tourist! Don't play coy. Come on over. I want
prices today. Why this explosive?
Don't know why Sadler keeps bringing us back to this dump. Every time we set foot in it, it gets worse. Place stinks. I need to head back to base to relieve Igor from his shift. Do you know when this deal with the South African happens?
Soon. They were talking about moving location. Happened last time Bavma's boys got wind of our business and tried to squeeze us. Let them try that today. See what happens.
I should follow him. See where he takes me.
We're having an RPG blowout today. Make me an offer on one of the biggest sets and zero mercy for anyone playing. Oh, really? There is no way these are fresh. Look at them. Original auto parts and the best deals in the left. Here's
My eyes. God damn. Light. You can't come in.
Of course. Gotta find a way to fool this lad.
Fresh parts straight from the finest on the motorbike. From the scrapyard to the street, only the best deals on auto parts.
Come for the pistols and stay for the pistachio ice cream.
Gallery looks fun.
Never seen anyone fight like that.
Hey you, want to make some easy money? 3 cups, 1 big...
Alright. Wait, what's the catch?
No catch. Just guess correctly and win this, Jahari. What many people consider to be one of the most prized jewels here in Aleph. Trust me, you walk away with this, your life changes forever, my friend.
Is that so?
It's the truth. And all you have to do is guess correctly.
You know what? I'm feeling lucky.
The tourist is feeling lucky, everyone.
Middle cup?
Ah, unlucky. Maybe next time.
That's a lie. It was the middle cup. It was the middle cup, bro. I watched in the middle cup the whole time. Fuck no. The game cheated. I watched that middle cup the whole time. I ain't take my eyes off it.
Don't do that here, okay?
They gotta be distracted. I don't know. I gotta find them blue things. It's crazy I can't use the green one.
Need to get through.
Hey, no blue around. What's going on back here? Oh, there's more spaces back here. Yeah, they took their time with this game. This shit big.
Oh, so you lived at the gym, eh?
My bad.
Hey, my friend, over here. You need a gun. Best prices in the market.
Brought my own. Thanks.
You know what they say. Real men don't... Hey, nice shirt. Want to try your luck? Get yourself over here.
All right, give me the spiel.
No spiel here, my friend. Just you, that gun, and a big pile of cash. All you have to do is hit all the targets.
I'm good for now.
I ain't gonna spend another 3,000 on that shit.
Have you lost your mind? Look at that.
I told you, you will get your money as soon as I have it. Things are tight, not just for me, for everyone.
You look like someone on a mission.
Trying to find them more of those blue things.
Will you stop panicking and let me think for a minute?
Good one right there, though.
Zara, you told me the deal was locked in place. You said you could secure the weapons for the cause with the money on the crypto wallet. Now you're telling me it's a no-go. We don't have hard currency. You knew that. No. Don't try again. It'll make us look weak. I need to call Andrew. He's got contacts out here. Maybe we can find a way to convert that crypto to cash in a hurry. So just sit tight and wait for my call. And do not let that wallet out of your sight.
Moneypenny, I need you to track a phone for me. I'm looking at the caller right now.
You'll need to hack the phone first.
Over here.
Then I'll be able to look onto the signal.
I can do that.
How am I hack the phone? What do you think I should press? I'm out. Why is it not giving me the green option? Oh, hack is which one is that one? X?
OLED, QLED, hot LED, we stock it all in our
Yeah, it's me. Listen, they're not biting. The locals won't touch crypto, and we don't have 100 grand, let alone an invite, to get us into that auction. Do you know how hard it was to get that together? It took me a year to skim it off the pension fund, plus 10% of it to have it fed through 4 wallets to make sure it was clean. Do you know how much of a ball ache that was for me to get something like that done?
Look at it. This,
honestly,
fuck.
Be on my way then.
No signal. Get closer.
Hey, move away from me or flip a small government.
No signal. Move closer.
I'm telling you, they're not biting. We need a backup plan.
Get closer, Bond. You're losing signal.
Mind yourself.
There, brother. If you have any contacts,
I don't have signal.
you are 3
Get
seconds.
closer.
Serious asking.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Didn't have to try again.
No signal.
I don't put a
Get
bullet
closer.
in your ass.
Not getting past you. Ever. Noted.
Get closer. The signal's dropping.
In a real rush for it.
Get closer, Bond. You're losing signal.
I gotta hack the fucking phone over again, bro. Fuck.
Move closer.
Ain't no way to move closer in there.
I don't have signal. Get closer. Get closer. The signal's dropping.
What the?
Get closer, Bond.
Chasing rats
You're
at
losing signal.
Hey,
No signal. Get closer. You've got a long enough signal. Pinging the location of the caller to your keyboard.
You're a star.
I know. All
Yeah.
has to be reminded.
I've got pistols, rifles,
That's gonna be where the money at. That crypto wallet.
In a rush. A little overdressed for this place.
Hold on. You're telling me
Spill the crypto wallet.
$100 for a cup of coffee? Yes. Kopi Luwak.
Hey, move,
The
my guy.
finest coffee here in LF.
How the fuck I'm gonna do?
And very smooth. I
Oh
didn't
my
ask
God,
for the
yeah.
finest coffee in LF. I just asked for a coffee. You pointed to it, you ordered it, I brewed it, now you pay me. I'm not paying $100.
How the fuck I'm gonna distract her now?
I need to make some money. Fast.
Don't worry. And if it's money you need to make in LF, you've come to the right place. I'm Nirmala. What do you want to know?
Anything out here worth chasing?
Had someone come by earlier trying to buy weapons. Wanted to pay in crypto. Told him to get lost. Crypto's only good for the auction. It's useless out in the market.
Know where I can find him?
Saw him over by the electronics pushers earlier. Just go through the tunnel right behind you to get to it. You'll find him somewhere around there.
Got anything else for me?
Keep your eyes open and your ears sharper, handsome. This place is full of opportunities, especially if you're willing to take a few risks.
Thanks.
See you again, handsome. All right, who's next? Got something you need to get rid of in a hurry? It's like a
How am I gonna distract her? I need more of them things. Can't do nothing.
I'm not paying $100 for cat shit coffee. I don't care how good it tastes. Civet, not cat. There's a difference. Not $100 difference. Listen, lady, settle the bill or the next cup comes with a bullet. Listen, lady, settle the bill or the next cup comes with a bullet. All right. Relax. You don't have... What was that?
Sorry, that was my fault. Moneypenny?
Here.
Crypto wallet. Any chance you can crack him?
No. Signal's too weak. Unless... Satellite images show a makeshift cell tower nearby. If you can find that tower and get close enough to it, I should be able to get in.
On it.
Blind or something?
Damn, we gotta get way up there.
Okay, small selection of deals going on right now.
That rock was as big as my fist.
I have you covered.
It has to be worth a small fortune.
Absolutely nothing.
Not going back up there. They're completely insane. I told you not to get involved with them. They pulled a one on me just because I fight
Where would he get something like that?
Castle above, man.
He caught my attention.
You should see this place, Moneypenny. They've turned a shipwreck into an apartment complex. I've never seen anything like it.
Wagner's an ambitious man.
Clearly.
I'm trespassing.
Beachfront real estate.
Definitely can't get through that. Should I turn on the radio? No, I'm gonna wait. To his back turn.
No big deal.
What's moving it up?
This guy looks hurt.
Lying there. Get up.
Ooh. Yeah, I love seeing those things. I think I saw another one back that way. No, the green one. This game pretty lit though. When you really get into it, start playing it some more, it gets interesting.
Those were painful. Someone call for assistance. Control. Put the situation down here. Over here.
I gotta say that clip. You hear somebody? My thing is I keep forgetting how to crouch. I keep jumping over shit.
Tower. Making my way up to it now.
Okay. Keep me posted.
Yeah.
RPG with 3 rounds, 4 SAR 80s, and 6 Docker FTT 32s. If we leave at 5 tomorrow morning, we should wind up in a spot around about noon. That's when we hit it.
Do we have any idea what sort of defenses they have?
Water cannons, and they'll be armed too, so wear your best.
What about his mind? Is he coming with us? We could really lose.
I'm working on this one. I'll keep you posted. Just be ready to set sail at dawn.
Yeah, I know. Just trying to take them out. I could have went through that door, but fuck. It's alright. Who got the gun? Fuck it.
You ain't come on.
There's no more of them things. Yeah. I remember there's some over here. I'm doing that shit pretty smooth without a lot of noise.
I'm guessing whatever it is you're up to over there is related to the expense account you called me about.
That's right. I need what's on this wallet.
For what, exactly?
Funding international terrorism, of course.
Just be careful.
Maybe because he's talking. Usually show me the jump.
That's where I need to go. The cell tower. Yeah, this seems smart. Jump. Just jump. Easy does it. Easy does it. Gravity's just a suggestion. At the tower.
Perfect. Stay where you are.
Yeah. Not going anywhere.
I'm in. Disabled the password on the wallet, so you shouldn't have any trouble accessing the 50 grand on there.
Thanks, Moneypenny. Greenway, I have the money.
Make your way to the auction entrance so we can pay up and get inside.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Piece of cake.
then. See what the fuck I'm jumping from. Can I go back the same way I came? Nah, it only telling me to jump. It only telling me jump, so it's the only way.
Afternoon, ladies. This wouldn't be the way to the Copacabana, would it? I'll take that as a no. What? Don't mind me. Just dropping in.
Screw that.
What the hell's wrong? Very sorry.
Huh?
I need to.
All RPGs must go today. That's why I'm slashing prices in half. All swear.
My friend, watch it.
Let's get inside and find our lair.
You took your time.
I'm a little tied up mingling with the locals.
Pay the man, Bond.
Here we are. Cash and crypto.
Bavma thanks you for your contribution. Go on through.
If it's place, you live. If it's spots, you don't. Your choice.
I'm trying. Just give me a sec.
Every second it stays dead, I think of new ways to wish you well.
I'm trying, okay? I don't know what's wrong.
Follow me, please.
What's the operation your boss has here?
Whatever your needs, my friend, we have it. If you want, we can help you overthrow a small country. At the right price, of course.
Tempting. Would you look at that? My kind of trouble.
He certainly is. Jaguar Type 00. Part of Bavma's special collection.
A new model in a room full of relics. Ring any bells, Greenway?
Keep talking like that. You might wind up buried out here.
Worth it.
Through here.
I think a place like this would have been shut down by now.
Control the chaos, control the flow, Bond. Keep Borma in play, you always have eyes on the game. Bond, over here. Take a look at those markings.
Serbian. You weren't kidding when you said Bavma's connections ran deep.
That's why MI6 continues to let him operate. Here we go.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Have a seat and get comfortable so we can begin the auction. While some of you have been here before, I see some fresh faces amongst our buyers. So, humor me while I go over our simple yet strict rules. 1. All bids must pass through the polygraph. 2. Should you fail the polygraph, you will be removed from the auction and forbidden to enter Aleph again.
Well, at least we know what the polygraph is for.
Lastly, bids are bound by blood. There are no retractions. Now, a quick technical trial. Place your hand on the polygraph machine in front of you. The truth, if you please, Miss Bakhan. Your turn, Mr. Konyevich.
I am Nikola Konyevich.
Good. Mr. Leung, if you please.
Zhang Leung. I represent the Three Storms clan.
And now to one of our newer faces. Go ahead, please, Mr.
Easy now. Call me James. I'm just here for the hors d'oeuvres and free drinks.
Dial it down.
Excellent. Now that we've gotten the formalities out of the way, we begin with an opening bid from a... New guests. Gentlemen, the bid is yours.
$1 million US.
A cash bid. I'm afraid this isn't that kind of auction, my friend. You have forfeited your opening position, and the bid is now free.
Safe passage to, from, and through all of our harbors. No inspections, no questions. Complete and utter diplomatic cover. Plus, a private jet with armed escort for Bavma.
For the rest of his life.
Now that is a real bid. Anyone care to counter Miss Bakhan's offer?
Safe passage is useful, but only temporary. I offer permanence. My organization will help fund and implement the next stage of infrastructure in Aleph.
A thrilling prospect indeed. Anyone care to raise the stakes? 2 offers on the table.
You're going to have to tilt the table.
Anyone care to beat them?
Sabotage the next offer.
You read my mind.
I offer the next election in Mauritania. The ruling seat will be delivered and gift-wrapped. I also offer 4 European Union ambassadors, all of which have been compromised, of course.
Well, that hasn't happened in quite some time.
What is this? Something's wrong with this thing.
And Mr. Leung, I'm very surprised. You may leave.
Time to go, Mr. Leung.
Watch this!
Mr. Leung, you are making a scene. We are done.
You have no idea what you're doing. We will not accept this. There will be consequences.
Can't do that again.
Apologies for Mr. Leung's transgression. Sometimes emotions do tend to run high when the stakes are raised. Would anyone else care to make a bid? Going once.
How's your chance?
Going twice. Anyone?
Bond.
Blueprints for the next generation of solar panels. Scalable, compact. Just one rig can generate enough power for an entire city.
Now that is what I call a wonderful offer. The floor remains open, although the bar has certainly been raised. Surely someone has something to offer.
I'd say, from this day forward, every weapon used by my soldiers, be it a rifle, drone, or artillery, will come only from the hands of Bavma.
Unlimited volume.
Exclusive contract with unlimited volume.
I like it. Going once? Going twice?
We're out of time. Do something to beat his...
3 decades of MI6 intel.
What?
Always do the unexpected, right?
Interesting. How do you propose delivering this intelligence?
By giving you him.
It would appear the honeymoon is over. One TX-1000 Marauder drone sold. to the boldest, newest buyer in the room.
Bond, I swear to...
Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your stay here in LF. And you two gentlemen, please, join me over here, if you will. Congratulations on your purchase, gentlemen. One of my men will be with you shortly to settle the bill.
The Englishman. Where is he?
You'll need to be a little more specific than that.
The ex-spy Bavner's hiding. Where is he?
Look around. You have no power here.
That man murdered 3 of our agents in cold blood. Bavner broke the rules. He's finished. Your king's reign is over.
Nice try.
Pay attention, Picard. You only have one choice to make here. You can stay with Bavner, but you'll go down with him and you'll watch as we turn this whole place to dust. Or you could take the throne, and our superiors will continue to turn a blind eye to all that goes on here. Or don't you want to be king?
Throw in box seats at the menu and we have a deal.
Stretford End, best we can do.
We both know that's not true.
Fine. Done.
Well, it appears you have some sway after all. You coming?
What Rockstar might be hiding up there could be the biggest secret in Grand Theft Auto history. So you're going to want to stick around for this one because we might be honest. If you're new here, welcome. On this channel, we talk all things GTA.
See that crane?
What about it?
Underneath, you'll find a boat. A gift from Bavma when he first arrived. A small slice of English civility here in the middle of the desert. That's where you'll find your friend.
How do we get to it?
By boat. Follow me this way, gentlemen.
Let's start with a real-world inspiration from our clock. First off, the canyon formations you can see
A fox always has more than one exit. Bond, you head out on foot so he can't slip out the back. And you, take me to that boat.
As you wish. And the offer? How do I know you'll keep your word?
If there are no nasty surprises, the left will be yours by the weekend. Move out.
Find your own way, Mr.
You end up with these huge 150-foot canyon walls. They actually call it one of the 7 natural wonders of Georgia. Now, as for the mountain itself, the name is actually a clue. Calaga actually comes from the Cherokee word Calaga, meaning east or sunrise. The peak most closely resembles Table Rock in western North Carolina's Linville Gorge, which is a flat-top mountain the Cherokee called Sakanata, the Great Blue Hills of God. And they believed it was literally the table from which the Great Spirit named his fields. And running through all of this is a river. The waterway you can see in the kayaking screenshot with the railroad bridge overhead, the flood gauge on the bank, and dense foliage on each side of the river, that's actually modeled after the Suwannee River. It's the only major waterway in the southeastern United States that remains entirely unspoiled, and it originates from the Okefenokee Swamp. I can't say that word here. It originates from the Okefenokee Swamp and runs about 266 miles through the limestone banks and hardwood forests. The railroad bridge in that screenshot is
I'm here.
Talk to me. Where are we?
Ali gave us 009's location. Headed there on foot through what looks like a makeshift port.
But that actually might be Rockstar telling us that the water level could change in the game, and we'll come back to that in a bit. What you need to understand about Mount Calaga before we go any further is that it's not just one
And Greenway?
Taking the scenic route.
All right. I'll update Anne. Good luck.
From multiple real-world locations and stitches them all together into something
Bond,
that feels cohesive.
I just pulled satellite imagery of the area. There's a lot of heavy activity on and off the water, so watch your step in there.
Copy that. Thanks.
Calaga is probably going to be like before you ever step foot in GTA 6. Go ahead and boot up Red Dead Redemption 2 and head over to Roanoke Ridge. It has the rugged forested hills, the isolated cabins, the dangerous strangers in the backwoods, and prime hunting territory. That is the closest example that we have. The cultural DNA is almost identical, just swap out the 1899 setting for a modern one, push the terrain a little bit further south towards Florida, add a canyon and a river system, and you're close to what we have waiting for us up there. Now, speaking of prime hunting territory, Rockstar has only shown us a handful of animals,
I'm on the water heading to the boat.
Understood. Yeah, I had a handle on it back there until you cut it.
Oh, are you trying to prove yourself to me?
Not what I meant.
What did you mean?
Could have flipped Ali on my own.
We're in a hurry. I needed to speed things up.
Looks like it's stalking a herd of deer just a few meters away. What's really interesting about this particular screenshot is one, that these deer are in a herd similar to Red Dead Redemption.
Look at these boys. Right jolly pirate club.
Laying down on the ground in a full awareness pose, just watching the scooter. Now I could be wrong here, depending on the markets I am, but I
Looking at
believe
this,
this
I would say we've got about 6 or 7 hours before that swell hit us head on. And we need to get everything off the water and processed before that.
And tonight?
Did you not hear me? Tonight is not happening. That storm is going to hit hard. It's too risky. Remember the last one? We lost half the crew and all the hostages on that raid. I'm not doing that again.
Fair enough. But I need to make some extra cash soon. Hopefully that thing passes through here quickly so we can get back out on the water.
Looks like a raid. We should be good to go the day after tomorrow.
How the hell that shit didn't drop? Fuck.
Benchmark for all this technology, of course, is Red Dead Redemption 2. We had birds swooping into rivers to catch fish, wolves coordinating hunts in real time, bears that can be de-escalated by standing completely still. And honestly, it's one of the most technologically impressive games for dynamic AI behavior, period. And GTA 6 looks to be carrying these systems forward. Now, beyond the confirmed animals in the screenshots and trailer footage, the terrain tells us what else is probably up here. North Florida hog hunting is one of the most popular outdoor activities in the state. The Florida black bear population is concentrated heavily in this region. You also have wild turkey, rattlesnakes, and cottonmouths.
Nah, this restarted the checkpoint.
Storm's closing in fast on our position. Looking at this, I would say we've got about 6 or 7 hours before that swell hit us head on. And we need to get everything off the water and processed before that.
And tonight?
Did you not hear me? Tonight is not happening. That storm is going to hit hard. It's too risky. Remember the last one? We lost half the crew and all the hostages on that raid. I'm not doing that again.
Fair enough. But I need to make some
Nah, the blue one like
hopefully that thing passes.
Look at these boys.
he was right.
Right jolly pirate club.
I didn't even see it.
And around 12,000 horse ranches statewide. Northern Florida, specifically where they're placing Mount Calaga, is a very well-documented equestrian culture. So leaving horses out of this region entirely would be a little strange for a studio that prides itself on realism. Not to mention the tech is already there. I mean, they've spent billions developing it for Red Dead Redemption 2, and it would be easy enough to just port all of that over for all the horse groups. What the wildlife of Mount Calaga and Grass Rivers are telling us is that Rockstar is building an actual wildlife ecosystem for GTA 6. So we're moving away from just a collection of animals that wander around independently and towards something where everything seems to be working together in a habitat. Now, operating within that ecosystem are also human NPCs. Rockstar described the people living in Mount Calaga backwoods as hillbilly mystics and paranoid radicals living far from the prying eyes of government. Now, northern Florida and the Georgia mountain border have a well-documented tradition of exactly this kind of community. Armed, self-sufficient, deeply suspicious of government, and organized around a philosophy that when everything collapses, they'll be prepared. There's actually an annual gathering in the Appalachian foothills that the New York Times described as a survivalist's Burning Man, with over 1,000 preppers training in off-grid living, weapons handling, and emergency preparedness. But we also have the moonshining legacy of Northern Florida, and that history lives in the DNA of this region that Rockstar has created. So who are you actually going to encounter? Well, the way I see it, there are likely only distinct groups. You've got your licensed sport hunters, which are like the day trippers that come up from the city with expensive gear and limited wilderness skills. You've got wildlife rangers, aka poach. You've got backwoods survivalists and compounds or deep forest homesteads. Outfitters hiking or biking the trails or riding the rivers in kayaks. And of course, what we can see in the screenshots of motorsports, including dirt bikes and mudding vehicles. And then you've got the two that Rockstar specifically named on the website.
I think you see them.
The mystics, at least to me, suggest isolated religious communities, or maybe even occult encounters needed to we had stuff like this in Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA 5. The radicals would fit the bill for the debug code labeled far-right militia encounter that was listed in the leaked world events, and the moonshiners are probably out here too.
Let it go.
Or grow farms have so between all the screenshots, the leaks, trailers, and Rockstar's previous entries in the series, we have a decent idea of what we can expect in the way of activities in this single location. Now, in the kayaking screenshot, front and center, you have this bright orange kayak with a guy on top of it. Now, it's hard to say if this is something that we'll actually be able to participate in,
Chief, are you there?
Hey, found him unconscious. Ali said I could take a look at your operation.
Shit, I'll handle this. You, keep moving.
Leave me.
Copy that.
But it could mean that the water system is dynamic enough that the levels can actually change during storms or other events like flooding. Like I said, there's nothing, and it's just there to make the sea look more realistic. It also looks like this is a shallow part of the river anyway, where vehicles can cross from one side to the other. So something like a flood gauge here makes perfect sense aesthetically without reading too much into it. The hunting screenshot shows two NPCs.
I'm not ready to give up. Heading to the next area.
Walking up onto a freshly killed deer in a pine forest. Now one of them is wearing an orange vest branded white.
What is going on?
I say more accurate because I myself am a hunter and I live in the southeast U.S. and I have encountered these people in the wild. The American flag hat is a nice touch, but if one of them was smoking a cigarette while tracking their kill, I would give Rockstar perfect.
Nothing to report. Engine room.
On this one. It's also worth mentioning that while we're looking at this screenshot, that we can actually see a gray squirrel clinging to this tree here on the right side of your screen, and what might be a woodpecker of some sort. It's kind of tucked back, hidden above this pine tree. Off-roading is also confirmed, and Rockstar has actually already shown us two distinct versions of this. The first is the dirt bike and ATV racing screenshot. You can actually see riders tearing through what looks like an abandoned industrial site with concrete silos covered in graffiti, mud flying everywhere, and ATV catching air.
All good. Need to keep going. Moving into the next area.
Silos are actually interesting because northern Georgia and the Appalachian foothills sit on massive limestone deposits, which is the primary raw material for cement production. There's actually a town in Georgia literally called named after it. So multiple cylindrical silos grouped together like this is exactly what bulk cement storage looks like before packaging and shipping. So what we're probably looking at here is an abandoned cement manufacturing plant, which in the context of Mount Calaga's Georgia-inspired terrain is about as historically grounded as a location gets. And if you look closely at the Canyon Highway screenshot, there's actually a flatbed semi-truck hauling precast concrete drainage sections through the canyon. That is the kind of industrial cargo a cement plant produces. So Rockstar is really trying to make this region believable by incorporating multiple different lore tie-ins. What's awesome?
Something feels off.
Nothing. Can't stop the set. Moving to the next spot.
What is going on?
I would never steal from Batman.
I don't believe you, Aziz. I doubt Batman would have too.
Don't ever point a gun at me unless you intend to use it.
Greenway, how can we be sure Ali hasn't gone straight to Bavma? He's walking us right into an ambush.
Ali wants a left. He's been waiting for a chance like this.
Let's hope you're right.
They're cutting into oncoming traffic to get around slower vehicles and moving as a coordinated unit. It appears that these bikers are operating on the same pathfinding path system that governs how NPCs navigate dynamic obstacles in real time. It's my knowledge this whole driving in oncoming traffic to get around cars is new. And these are
Let's see what we've got. Stormbug 50 cal. Very good. RPGs always move fast in here. 10 crates of night ones. 50.
He has eyes everywhere. Now get to work. I want this place cleared tonight. And don't forget about the Englishman. He's expecting a delivery. Raj knows what he wants. Speak to him if you have any questions. He's by the crane.
These mud physics will be interesting to see how vehicles interact with them and how far Rockstar is willing to go on the immersion aspects of simulated driving. Now, beyond what's confirmed, the terrain is practically a checklist of probable activities. The only limiting factor
Sith was always going to kill him. You know what this means? We get to split his share between us. To be honest, I was going to kill his sister. It took too much. Keep your head down until things die down. We can move the guns in the market once the spotlight is on something or someone else. When would that be? A week? Maybe 2?
So let's talk about the Northern Border. And look, I'm going to be upfront with you. Some of what I'm about to say may be wishful thinking, but hear me out. Because I think the evidence is actually stronger than some people are giving it credit for. So first, let's establish what we're actually talking about. Because when people hear the term map expansion, they tend to picture something like additional islands just plopped in the ocean around Leonida that you can travel to and explore. But personally, I don't love that theory. You see, Florida shares a land border with Georgia to the north. There is no ocean between them. You drive north out of Florida and you're in Georgia. And that's it. So what we're talking about is not a new island bolted onto the existing map. We're actually talking about a map continuing north the way that the real state is. Now, I know what you're thinking. I can already see the comments. Some of you are probably mashing away on your phones as I speak with a zinger like, GTA 5 was an island, you idiot. Or, but Sav, they only did that in Red Dead Redemption because there weren't planes and helicopters and the mountains were impassable on foot or by horse. Or my favorite, Rockstar's never done that before in a GTA game, which is completely false, by the way, because GTA 3 was technically connected to a larger landmass via a closed tunnel. So zip it for just a second, put on a tinfoil hat, and let me make my case. The first piece of evidence is the Bloomberg report. In July of 2022, Jason Schreier, actually, one of the best track records for any journalist in this kind of reporting, cited that sources familiar with the project were stating that GTA 6 was originally coded Project Americas, with early design spanning North and South America. And this was actually confirmed when the leak happened in 2022. The term Project Americas is slapped all over that list. Now, the studio scaled back from that original vision for Leonida to manage the scope of the game, but Schreier's report also specifically stated that Rockstar's roadmap calls for updating the game over time to add new missions and cities on an ongoing basis. That is a legitimate source industry report from 2 years before the first trailer even dropped. Now, the second piece of evidence is the Leslie Benzies report. In December of 2012, about 13-14 years ago, the head of Rockstar North at the time gave an interview where he said, and I'm paraphrasing here, that at some point he would like to have one big world containing all of their cities where the players can fly between them and revisit their favorite areas. And in that same breath, he mentioned reimagining Vice City. Now, this was in 2012, before GTA 5 was released, and Leslie Benzies has since been drawn to things like but that doesn't change the fact that this multi-city vision has been sitting inside this franchise for at least a decade, probably longer now, and Rockstar finally has the tech and the money to make this happen. And that vision makes a lot more sense when you consider the current gaming landscape and climate. I mean, live service titles like Fortnite, Destiny, and even GTA Online have proven that a game with ongoing content drops can generate revenue for a decade or longer. Rockstar knows this better than anyone with GTA Online. It's been printing money since 2013. But GTA 5's story mode was one and done. Finished it, and that was it. There were no new expansions or cities. Now,
I wonder what it was.
But I just don't see Rockstar adding huge new areas to the map for GTA Online and not porting all of that over to single player after how dirty it is single player GTA 5. But maybe that's just wishful thinking. Either way, GTA 6 is built from the ground up to be a platform, something that grows over time. And what better way to fulfill that promise than an evolving
Guess we're okay now.
cities or territories?
Hello?
Universe that Benzies was already dreaming about in 2012, built out piece by piece over the lifespan of a single game. Now, the third piece of evidence is the license plates. Trailer 2 and the screenshots that Dave Winden confirmed that there were plates for at least 2 additional states, Liberty State and Gloriana, which, as we already mentioned, is Rockstar's fictional stand-in for Georgia. Now, some are saying it's just world building and lore, which is a fair point, and that could totally be all it is. But in the context of what we're talking about here, it could also be evidence of something more. The fourth piece of evidence connects directly back to Mountain Live. Rockstar placed their mountain park
Why? You stole from
those are their words. On the website it says, up against the state's
will you? Make sure the guy was okay on the shoot.
and I wasn't the first one to point this out. Actually, if you go back to the very first round
What's up?
with TVG, he actually mentioned something similar.
We have a man down, right there. Check them out.
Rockstar Games. Grand Theft Auto 3, City, San Andreas, City Stories, Vice City Stories, Grand Theft Auto 4, Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2. So you can't tell me they won't do it. Now, how they do it or how far they take it is a completely different conversation. Now, obviously, at launch, that order would have to be sealed off somehow. And admittedly, this is where my theory is a little tricky. In the original Vice City, they used Hurricane Hermione to keep you on the very first island. And maybe when you start the game in the keys, they use something similar to keep us there, like another Hurricane or Lucius Engelmeyer. But if my theory is correct, and we do get a significant expansion like this north of Mount Calaga, they need something in place to keep us from going up there. We already have official artwork from Mount Calaga showing a fire danger sign. This is the main image that Rockstar wanted to use for the region on the official website. Now maybe it's just a coincidence, but maybe it's not. We also have a screenshot from a
The only way I can see them pulling something like that is if the pilot left the keys to the mission. Or handed them to them on his way out the door. What should we do? Let them have their moments. And we shoot them and take it from them. Sounds good. Nobody will argue with that. No. No, they won't. That thing must be worth it. Somewhere around $5 million. Lucky bastards. Not wrong. Because of you, Aziz. Idiot gets caught, and now we have to clean up his mess. I'm glad you're dead, Aziz. Because if you weren't, I would shoot you myself. Stealing from Bavma. What were you thinking? Everybody in Aleph knows that if you're going to steal from Bavma, you'd better do it with a passport, plane ticket, and a new face.
This area reminds me of some of the darker, more tragic areas. If you're new here, welcome. On this channel, we cover all things GTA 6, from news updates to deep dive breakdowns. If you want more of that, just click subscribe. And then again, you already know the drill. I'm Sav, the City with me.
Chief, what are you doing?
Sorry about that.
Let them have their moments. Shoot them.
Jump on a dirt bike. There's a lot to unpack there before we get to all. So as usual, let's start with the real-world inspiration. Now, if you've ever been to Florida, you've probably at least heard of or even maybe visited Panama
Greenway, I'll lead. You're really gonna give them control of the left.
This is all assets like Ali. Let's say a terrorist group is planning an attack on British time here. Then let's say said group travels here to tool up. With our lead sitting on the throne, we get a heads up. It's not all black and white in this world. There's a lot of grey.
That injured 7 people in 2015, Panama City Beach slammed the brakes on spring break with more than 20 new laws targeted around the year. And unfortunately for the town's economy, it worked. Some businesses saw revenue drop by 70 to 90% during what used to be peak vacation season. Bars, clubs, and hotels shut down permanently with the crowds moved on. What was left behind was an overbuilt party town with an entire infrastructure for chaos in a place that was suddenly no fun to party on. And then when Hurricane Michael hit in October of 2018, that was just the final nail in the coffin for this once prosperous vacation spot. Michael was a Category 5 hurricane with 160-mile-an-hour winds that made landfall directly over Panama City. At least 74 people died in the storm, and when the waters finally receded, the damage added up to around $25 million. So naturally, when the jobs started leaving, the economy dried up, and what moves into that sort of economic vacuum is what Rockstar is leaning into for Port Gelhorn. We'll get to that because Port Gelhorn isn't just Panama City. Rockstar is pulling from several different places at once. Hotels, the diners, the strip malls, those are all pulled from Panama City, not the tourist beach side of the city. Grand Theft Auto 6 fanatics have already matched specific in-game buildings to real addresses. The Easy Inn, for example, lines up visually with the Econo Lodge on Highway 98 on the Panama City side. And the diner where Jason and Lucia pull a robbery in the 2022 leaks, well, that's loosely based off the proposed Waffle House on Richard Jackson Boulevard. If we head further south, we get a whole other layer of inspiration that Rockstar is pulling from. Port Charlotte and Punta Gorda both sit on the Charlotte Harbor, which is west of Lake Okeechobee. And on the Leonida map, Port Gelhorn sits in almost the exact same spot. Now, Kelly County, which is the fictional county which surrounds and includes Port Gelhorn, looks like a blend of Lee and Collier counties in southwest Florida.
I'll take a quick look.
Crime rate, Collier County for the preserved Now, in the 2022 leaked footage, there's a road sign in the Port Gelhorn area that reads Highway 2 north, Oak Park Ridge, and Yorktown. That's something amazing. We know a place called Yorktown actually exists at all. We don't know exactly what it is yet, but it's worth mentioning that from Key West all the way up to New Orleans, Louisiana, there are roughly a dozen different military bases along the Gulf Coast. Also, Yorktown has military history. The Battle of Yorktown was the final major battle of the American War. There's also USS Yorktown, which is a famous aircraft carrier that served in World War II. And Rockstar has done this before. Fort San Pedro in Grand Theft Auto 5 wasn't a direct copy of any single California air base, but it pulled from several real-life bases to fit the game's needs for military use. Now, my best guess is that Yorktown is the same thing, but for the Gulf Coast of Florida. But geographically speaking, the closest real-world inspiration or examples would be the Tyndall Air Force Base just east of Panama City, and Eglin about 60 miles further west. Now, if Rockstar is anchoring Yorktown to a real location on the map, these two are the most likely starting points. Now, as for the name, Gelhorn, it likely comes from Martha Gellhorn, who in addition to marrying Ernest Hemingway,
I hear he's got a body count that's impressed even him.
they likely named the city after her. I don't think there's really anything deeper there than just being a surface level nod to Hemingway's third wife. But the Gelhorn International Raceway is one of the most interesting confirmed locations. It's modeled on Sebring International Raceway in Sebring, Florida. Now, Sebring hosts the 12 Hours of Sebring, which is the oldest car endurance race in America. The mapping community has already matched the in-game track layout very closely to Sebring's actual circuit, which is really cool considering this will be the first time in a Grand Theft Auto game where we have a paved racetrack with this kind of scale of magnitude. But just east of the raceway sits a confirmed prison complex. It's reportedly modeled on the Augusta State Medical Prison in Georgia, which is a maximum security facility known for housing inmates requiring psychiatric care. Then there's Draper Island. We don't know much about it, but it's a confirmed district within Port Gelhorn. Almost certainly draws from the barrier islands around Charlotte Harbor and the Peace River Valley. These places are known for being somewhat isolated and having an old money fishing camp vibe, but it's hard to say this early. We don't have any details on this area. Panama City Beach had the Miracle Strip Amusement Park, which operated from 1963 all the way to 2004. And Florida's first roller coaster actually debuted there. Now, it closed back in 2004 because the crowds had thinned down and they just couldn't sustain business. But today, you can actually find a rusted skyride basket sitting in overgrown trees
Ever been inside it? I don't think anybody's been inside the Englishman's boat except the Englishman. And Buffalo. I mean, I've seen other people come and go over the years, but certainly not any of us. We just load his boat up for him when he wants something and he takes it. Maybe we should go to the Are you crazy? Why would we do that? I might have something on there that would make us very rich. No thanks. I like my guts inside my body. If we were caught on that boat trying to steal from the Englishman, Bavma would slowly fillet us before throwing what's left of us to the girls. Maybe you're right. I know I'm right. Get that thought out of your head. It's suicide.
In addition to motocross events, again, we have the California International Raceway. And if Rockstar builds this thing out the way they tend to do with larger locations like this, you're probably looking at organized race events with crowds, and more than likely some pretty interesting side content or missions revolving around races for the people of it. The Port District opens the door for all kinds of activities and missions, and Rockstar has a long history of using port environments as mission sandboxes. Anything from loading stolen vehicles into a shipping container for some quick cash, or stealing someone else's shipment altogether. And sitting within the Port District is the salvage yard. And what makes this interesting is that it isn't just cars. There are also boats mixed in alongside the vehicles, which points towards marine salvage as a primary function. Rockstar has actually done this before. Grand Theft Auto 5 had submerged salvage missions where you were diving on wrecks and recovering cargo from the ocean floor. And there was also the option to own and operate a salvage business in GTA Online. If they expand on that system and anchor it to Port Gellhorn's industrial waterfront, you're looking at a legitimate business front that also happens to be a perfect cover for more nefarious entrepreneurial deals. Now, the fishing and boating off the surrounding coastline are also obvious. Whether it's fishing charters or working boats, the community out here practically lives on the water, and this would almost certainly be a different vibe than the super yacht party culture in Vice City and the Keys. In this area, you would likely see more functional working watercraft used by businesses and private charters. The criminal activity here will revolve heavily around smuggling and larceny, if I had to guess. I can see things like drug smuggling to and from the port, running nearby grow or cook operations with distribution networks and product transport. The kind of missions that Rockstar has already been building for years and expanded on quite a bit with Grand Theft Auto Online. Things like protecting supply chains, eliminating competition, occasionally blowing something up pretty good. You know what I'm talking about. There's also pawn shops and liquor stores and clothing stores and gun shops and all those things that you can either go into and purchase items, sell items, or maybe just rob them. And if you're looking for a break from all of that, Port Gellhorn has the kind of dive bar culture that Rockstar builds ambient activities around. For example, shooting pool, throwing darts, having some drinks, the occasional fist fight, or something like that. The Gellhorn Roadhouse.
Oi, Arlie sent me to make sure the Englishman's delivery is on track. He needs it as soon as possible.
There's also a train running through Port Gellhorn, and it'll likely serve as a faster way to move between major locations on the map. And I'll just say this, if the police rework in Grand Theft Auto 6 is what I think it is, that train might make for a very convenient way to disappear if you need to ditch your car. So what are you actually going to be running into in Port Gellhorn? Well, the answer is a little bit of everything. And the first thing worth noting is that almost every piece of official media we have for Port Gellhorn, it takes place at night. Even most of the trailer clips set in this area happen at dark. And I don't think that's a coincidence. I think Rockstar is telling us something about the character of the city for the time of day that they choose to show. Port Gellhorn is a place that comes alive after dark. It probably looks maybe less interesting or more interesting than daylight, which is why it's showing. And the backbone of this community is your blue-collar working class. Dock workers, refineries, road maintenance, construction, fast food, and probably not likely to put up with
I'm approaching the boat. What is your position?
I see you.
Making my way there now.
Stereotypes here, but having spent almost 10 years living in the southeastern United States myself, I can tell you that the gap between the parody and the reality here is smaller than most people would expect in this kind of scene. Now, of course, in an area like this, you have the drug distributors, the grow facility crews, the organized criminal groups, and I expect to see a lot more criminal faction activity here than somewhere like the United Keys or Mount Clyde. The kind of NPC factions I would personally love to see here would be private motorcycle gangs in the final chapter. See, maybe this is where Rockstar reintroduces the Lost MC for GTA 6. You can also have the street levels, like drug addicts wandering around at night, sketchy characters looking around you.
Dare I ask how it's going with Greenway?
Don't think he likes me.
You'll grow on him. He's been through a lot. Nobody could have predicted what would happen back in Slovakia.
Greenway did. He told us 009 couldn't be trusted and we didn't listen.
Then you work with Greenway to bring 009 in.
Roger that. I'm on board. Almost there. Easy does it. We don't know what could be waiting for us. Watch his step. He has the place booby-trapped. Of course he has.
What ties all of it together is the city itself. Fort Delhorn After Dark has its own personality. It's grimy, it's human, and there's always something strange happening. You're just not afraid. Rockstar has built some really memorable environments. But Fort Delhorn feels like the most intentionally dark and gritty place that they've tried to put together since the Bayou. Now, Fort Delhorn might not be the prettiest place on the map. It's not going to have the neon skyline of Vice City or the natural beauty of Mount Calaga, but it might be one of the more interesting places to visit because Rockstar didn't just build a rundown beach town. They built a place with a real story behind it, a city that had something in Austin and is now running on whatever fills the vacuum that society checks out. And based on everything we've seen, they've absolutely killed it.
Not going that way. Cabin straight ahead. Laser trip mines too.
I'm more worried about the ones we can't see. Break a beam and trigger those mines, Beckett will be scraping you off the deck.
Any idea how to disarm?
Negative. But lasers react to particles in the air. That should help you circumvent them and not get blown up.
Noted. Meet you at the cabin door. Chessboard here. He was in the middle of a game.
That's crazy, that should scare me.
And on the far left, you can see what looks like train tracks running behind the tree line and a small trailer with a busted-out window parked nearby. The NPCs in the back left also appear to be sitting dynamically, which tells us that Rockstar is looking to pose NPCs in far more realistic ways. Now, on the surface, this is a party scene. Underneath, it's Rockstar showing you exactly how far the character rendering and animation systems have come. Now, this next one I want to show you guys is pretty cool. The setting here is clearly a commercial-scale indoor grow operation running out of what looks to be some sort of converted residential building. You've got grow lights overhead, mature plants that have been well-maintained, and grow charts on the wall